Hey, welcome back to the channel, folks. We got our roaring gray kitty out here in the garage again, and got it up on ramps. Don't laugh, I know I got them backwards, but reason for that is it doesn't run. I couldn't pull it up on the ramps, and I jacked it up and put them up on here. So got the wheels back there blocked, park and brake, and if anything, it's gonna roll, hit my garage, take that out, and then I got a car parked there, so before it takes out the neighbor's yard. So we are doing our, just initial video. So I was gonna come out here, it's raining today pretty good. So I thought about getting some dish soap and kind of going through the top of the engine here. But I thought, since I got it up on ramps, I might as well jump underneath there and let's see what we're dealing with on the underneath of the chassis here. So let me grab my trusty little flashlight here, and we will get up under here and see how she looks. Bear with me. Takes old soul guys a little time to get down on the ground. It's even better getting back up. All right, let's see. Let's zoom this out. Get our light up here. So we know we've got a bad light here, fog light. Got a bunch of spider webs under there. And, looks like we got some black widow bags right there. See that? Those white balls, those are egg sacs. And they love to get, if you ever see just a scrambled up spider web with a bunch of sticks and stuff in it, odds are you're probably dealing with the black or brown widow, especially here in Northern California. It's got 100 and some odd thousand miles on it. So we're gonna have some road grime and grease under here. And that's pretty much what I would have expected under here. This almost reminds me of an old pickup truck that I had. That had almost 250,000 miles. I had a Jeep Cherokee XJ, 1997, I think it was, and I put almost 300,000 miles on that car up in Alaska, from one end to the other, as far as the highway would take me anyway, and a few trips off road. And the worst thing on that was changing that, as you probably know, is changing that lower radiator hose, because the way they put that clamp on there, you can't get it unless you're a Walt Disney actor with very small hands. So yeah, we've got some drips off of this, what is that, power steering pump or air pump. We've got, or actually over here is the power steering pump, so we've got our lines are pretty gooed up. I'm gonna get my hands dirty and smear that off, but yeah, that's just old road grime, folks. Though that's not bad. Not good for a show car, obviously, but you know what? That sure is some rust preventative for these old cars. So just more of the originality of this whole thing. We've got our catalytic converters there. We've got a blue oil pan that converts to black or brown and do the road grime and grease. Looks like our steering boots and bellows are in okay shape. I did see right over there, you can see right where my finger is. See that? That's missing the little rubber grommet that goes in there in the sway bar. So that's missing on the driver's side. And it looks like the bushings for the lower, let's see how we doing there. I don't have a lift. I wish I could get this thing up on a lift, but for now, this is gonna have to do. But looks like those are in good shape. I don't see any cracks or tears or anything like that on these lower support grommets or bushings. And I will get a ratchet on that crank and see if she'll at least turn over. But the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come out here today and spray this thing. Oh, we got both of our horns. We've got our sensor. It looks like the radiator's in really good shape. I don't see any bent fins at all. couple right there, but not for having as many miles on the car. I thought it would be way worse than this. And we got a 5-mile crash bumper tubes here. And that looks like that light shot. Now these are glass. These fog lights are glass. So I got to be careful I don't cut myself on there, but they're all the old halogen fog lights. I don't know if you can buy just a glass cover for that. Probably not, but yeah, she's looking okay. This is exactly what I would have expected under here for as many miles as on this car. And I don't see any damage under here or any bends or any, you know, car wreck issues. No bent A-arms or control arms. Even the tow hook here isn't bent on either side for the tie down areas there. And get you a good shot, but just a lot of cobwebs under there, you know. I'll see if I can't find that Black Widow. I know she's floating around here, probably a couple of them, and they're breeding because, yeah, you just don't want to stick your hand up in a place. I bet she's right up in here somewhere. But you don't want to stick your hand up in there. They typically just crawl away, but and they, you know, likelihood of you dying from getting a bite. It's almost like getting a cigarette burn. You know, if you ever dropped a real hot coal on your arm or something like that, it feels like that. And then the next day you feel like you've got the flu. And then, you know, typically that's what happens to me. So, but boy, it burns. It burns bad. It is a painful bite. But typically it's about the size of a mosquito bite. But man, it burns. It keeps on burning. And then after about 10 or 15 minutes, it goes away and it starts itching. But then you start getting pain in your arms, stuff like that. But yeah, we're here to talk about cars, not Black Widows. So yeah, all right, well, we're up underneath it. Looks good. Comparably, I'm going to go ahead and hold your ears. I'm going to go ahead and put that under there to catch any of the grease that falls down. And then what I typically do, I'll coat this with some rags or some, you know, some shop rags or some shop towels, and that'll catch the liquid grease that might fall off of here. But I'm going to go load up with some Dawn Platinum I got at Costco, and I'll put it in a spray water and condense it pretty good with some a spray bottle with some water. And we'll get up there and we'll spray the top of the engine. It'll drip down, and then we'll come back and do the lower part of the engine. And once it's all cleaned up, I'll come and I'll shoot another video under here. So hopefully you can still see all that. Not real bad at all. Just road grime and just crud. No rust, man. I mean, there's a little bit here, but I see absolutely no rust up underneath there. And our catalytic converters look like they're in okay shape. We've got some drips of some fluid on them, and looks like that rear transmission seal. Oh, good. I guess my flashlight is going out. But looks like that rear transmission seal may be needing replacement. But that power steering linkage here, it's blue. And yeah, that's kind of unique. I don't remember them being blue painted. That might be an aftermarket steering linkage and power steering setup there. So, yeah, I think I'm going to lose my flashlight. Sorry, folks. All right, well, that is the underneath of the Jaguar XJS 1989. Clean title, 2-owner car. And we are going to get the soap, and we'll get into it, and we'll come back out here and spray everything down, and I'll shoot another video in the future. Take care, folks. Bye.